So, Russell, 1-0 loss against Histon at home today. When you look at the game, we had the possession, we had the chances, but it just didn't fall our way. What are your thoughts on the game today?
Obviously, the last time, the only other time we've lost in the league. If you remember, I was going mental on my interview because I weren't happy. We didn't deserve to lose that game. Second half, we were very good in terms of we had a lot of possession. You're right, James. They couldn't get out their half. They only got out their half when we went for it. They hit us on the counter. That's all they had, little half scraps. We've had chance. We had one over the line. I've just spoke to the ref now. He's saying not in. Then straight after that, we've had one. We're going to corner it. He saves it with his arm. But the only thing I've just said to the lads to be negative is that when you're playing against them, they're a good, decent side and they're fourth in the league for a reason. But second half, we were very good in terms of we had all the possession, balls going out wide to be put in the box. You're not missing your first man on the crosses and all that ain't good enough. And I've just said to him, when you're playing the top 5 teams in the league, the quality's got to be better when you get that chance. And we won the ball high, we passed the ball well until we got in that final third to make that final pass, that final cross. And that's what let us down. Disappointing, but it's going to be a learning curve for some of the lads, and we move on, we get ready for next week, because next Saturday will be another tough game. We've got a tough few weeks.
Now, so Histon just sort of seemed to do what they needed to do. They didn't seem to do much special. Do you think it was just sort of our mistakes that lost us the game today?
Yeah, my worry, or the management, and we've just had a chat now, our worry at the moment is that, and I wouldn't say keeping clean sheets, I would say we're conceding set pieces. That's the worry, because we used to be solid, and for some reason, whether it's lack of concentration or whatever, but we conceded again, and that's the real chance they've had, and it's a half a chance that the kids headed it well, but it's disappointing in that sense, and that's my worry. That's the thing that we've got to work on, because whether we've got to make a change or whether we've got to put it right, but it's been too much lately that we're not keeping a clean sheet, and it's from a set piece.
And do you think sort of how the game planned out today and how we sort of performed, it's going to give you an idea of how training's going to go this Tuesday? Yeah,
but obviously we spoke about it half time. We didn't look right. We didn't get hold of the ball. We made 2 changes. We bring in CJ and Stu on. And to be fair to them, I thought they both done very well. We got hold of the ball. We started to play more. Started to create more chances. And I did think, okay, apart from their counter attacks, there was only one team going to score. As you said, we just couldn't score today.
And sort of with the McGrath getting a sin bin, how do you think the lads sort of react to that going, of course, 10 men down?
I actually thought that we still stayed on top. I thought we still looked there too. We put Skipper straight back in to cover Macca's hole, put Issa into the 10, Stu dropped a bit deeper, and I thought we'd done well. I didn't think you would never have known we had 10 players, but that happens. I'm just more disappointed. I'm more disappointed that we haven't even got a point, because the lad deserved at least a point. But listen, we heard it there. They're celebrating like they've won the league. They're gonna, and I can't knock them for that. They're coming to Nuneaton, we're top of the league. They beat us fair and square. They go away with 3 points, and listen, we can't feel like done by. We've got to dust ourselves down, go Tuesday, and get ready for Lutterworth next week.
So you just sort of mentioned the next game, Lutterworth. It is a away game, I believe. What are your thoughts going into that game?
Again, another tough game. We expected a tough game today. It's going to be another tough game next week. Obviously, their pitch is not going to be like ours. So we're going to expect to scrap. We've got to train well in the week. We've got to keep our chins up. Listen, that's our second loss all season. The lads have done brilliant, but it's more disappointing that we haven't got something out of the game. If you totally got like we got when we got beat, and for me, second half we deserved it. We didn't deserve it today.
Well, thanks, Tyrus. We'll see you next Saturday.
Thanks, James.